guys, good morning. So today is Sunday. Okay, let me moisturize my lips. How? Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. If you're new here, hi babes, I hope you will enjoy this video and you will subscribe and join our GangGang family. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back Ntandooz, welcome back gang. So guys, today is Sunday. It's actually 8:25 namhlanje. So you are watching this in real time because it's currently 9 a.m. I'm planning on shooting this now, editing and posting. I'm not even gonna try and act like I'm this girl who wants to do things in real time. I've actually been pushing this video because I've been overthinking sharing things about myself. It's so scary, guys. Like, it's the scariest thing ever. The questions I got are not that deep, but the idea of just sitting down and talking about my life scares me. I don't know why, but anyways. So today, as you can see by the title of the video, we have a life update, get to know me. Well, depending on whether you've been around. If you've been around, then it's a life update. If you're new here, it's a get to know me tag. So hopefully after this video, you will know me a little bit better than before. Yeah. So I'm about to get ready. I'm about to get ready. I feel so good. Like, my head is so light. The braids are gone. I'm about to just do my edges and nothing crazy because I'm planning on doing my hair today. So I don't want to gel the hair down or anything. I just want to lay my edges, then get ready and bounce. But we're gonna get ready together. Give and pendula the questions. Okay, so let's get into the first question. Also, I only got questions on my DMs, guys. I think I got one question on the previous vlog. Most of you guys were not comfortable asking the questions we vlog, which I understand, and that's why I said it's okay to send me a private DM. So the girlies sent me the questions. They sent me the questions. So okay, let's start with the one I got with YouTube. Okay, so Itu, I love you so much, Ntandooz. Would like to know what is happening with your studies. Did you embark on the plan pet side or decided to do a new career? I love you too, girl. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. To answer your question, okay, let's start with what's happening with your studies. So if you're new here, I've been in school my whole life. I've been in school my whole life. At this point, I don't remember getting a phone besides this year. I'm not experienced this year, but anyways, let me explain. Okay, so for those who are new here, I was doing my master's in plant pathology at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and usually in masters, guys, takes 2 years for you to complete, right? But unfortunately for me, it took longer than that. And at some point, I thought I also dropped out because someone asked me, "Get out in school because they no longer see me go to school. I'm in Joburg, but I'm like ngifunda ePMB." They were so confused. I'm like, my sister. At some point, I also thought that I dropped out, but guys, I did not drop out. So I was supposed to graduate last year, beginning of the year last year, but when I was about to submit my thesis, it turned out there's something I didn't do. Like, I did not verify my findings. Guys, science, you cannot just write into and not have evidence, like proof what you're saying is correct. So I was supposed to send my findings to a lab in Victoria, and I did not do that. Like, I knew I was supposed to do it, but like, I thought it was not that deep. I was like, guys, I went to the lab, you saw me do all the things, so maybe you will take my word. It turns out, listen, just because we know you doesn't mean we trust you. It turns out science, but I was, you still need to verify your work. So I had to do that, and that broke my heart because I really thought I was gonna submit and be done with my master's last year. So when that happened, it just messed up my head. It messed up my head, and I got invited to an event here in Joburg, the Maybelline event. I came for the event, guys. I literally packed a bag for just 2 or 3 days with a outfit here, event, pajamas, and like casual, like 2 casual outfits for me to just spend the 2 days, then go back home. Trust and believe the way I was so depressed from the fact that I'm no longer graduating. The plan was not even to graduate. Yo guys, if I was to talk about my school journey, like my post-grad journey, I would cry, and I would spend like 50 minutes explaining what happened and what was going on in my head, and so to just cut the story short, I ended up relocating to Johannesburg. Guys, it was not planned. My relocation was not planned, which is why you guys did not see a video where I said, oh guys, let's relocate. So we are relocating, or let's go apartment hunting, or empty apartment tour, because my relocation was not planned. It was literally pushed by depression. It was pushed by depression, and I was just so over the environment, everything. I was over everything. So that's how I ended up in Joburg. When I got here, at first, isn't that slow? Like, I spent almost 3 months in isolation, which was worse than what I was experiencing back at home. Like, the depression just became worse. But then God is faithful. God is faithful. I got jobs, I started making money, and today we are here. So I ended up verifying my findings, and then the results came back. I added them to my thesis, and then I submitted. And I was supposed to graduate again beginning of the year this year. But I didn't. Oh guys, hey, I'm a delays. There's always something. But one thing I learned from this whole journey is that delay does not mean denied. Okay, delay does not mean denied, because right now I am a whole NQF level 9 babe. NQF level 9 unlocked, guys. I have my masters. I did not drop out. It just took longer than expected, and a lot happened, but it was a learning curve. If you are interested in doing your master's PhD, please make sure that mentally you are prepared, emotionally you are prepared, financially you are prepared, and also it's very important to get a really good supervisor, guys. I think the reason why today I have my qualification and next month I'm graduating is because of my supervisor. He really did his best to make sure that I get my qualification at the end of the day. So yeah, so I think I hope I answered your question. I'm no longer studying right now, but I'm graduating next month. I am a plant pathologist, guys, through and through. I love plant path, and I am planning on doing big things with my qualification. I am not employed, and yeah, I'm still waiting and trusting on God. He will help me see my vision through. Like, he will help me achieve the goals and dreams I have. But I'm self-employed. If I don't work, if I don't shoot anything, if I don't produce any content, I don't get paid. And I have a big wedding coming up, so I need all the money. Please watch the ads. Please support me on Instagram. Please support me on TikTok. Guys, please. So yeah, I did not choose any new career. I've always been umuntu who does my professional side, which was the plant pet side, and also do e-content creation. It's just that right now my professional side is not on stand still, but like I'm not doing anything right now. I was just focusing on finishing my masters, and I'm graduating next year. Not next year, what? next month, which is really exciting. Like at first I did not want to grade, like I did not want to attend my grad because I was just like, oh my god, it's so long overdue. I was supposed to graduate years ago and didn't say why. But now, like talking to people, talking to my family, talking to my friends, made me realize, what girl, you've been through so much trying to obtain this degree. You need to be happy, you need to be grateful, you need to go to that graduation with pride. I made it, okay? So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then Ngala content creation, it's promising, guys. Like so many things are happening and you're about to see them. You're gonna see them soon, starting from my next vlog. Yeah, anyways, I hope I answered your question, girl. I did not embark on a new career or whatever. I'm still a plant pathologist and I am a content creator as well. Okay guys, let's move on to the second question, and I'm gonna try and do my hair now because it's courtesy I have an appointment after this, so I need to be quick. Anyways, so the next question is no pressure. Once you get no pressure, pressure on you. So this was the frequently asked question, which is, how did you know that Mr. X was the one? Omunye with him, before making a decision of Uvuma to become a wife, did you have any spiritual confirmation, like praying for your confirmation or seeking mental guidance and etc., or was it a given since it's been some years with him? So for those who are new here, hi, I am Ntandooz, hashtag becoming Mrs. X. So I am engaged to Mr. X, and how did I know he was the one? Or how did I know that I wanted to say yes to spending my whole life with my best friend? He's my best friend, guys. So we've been dating for almost 9 years now. We're gonna turn 9 years in a couple of months, which is really crazy because it feels like we met yesterday. But anyways, the first year, so I knew him Nini 2015 and we were friends. Like Namfa friend zone, guys. We were friends the entire year, and we started dating the following year, which unfortunately at that time he had to move to another city. So we were in the same city when we were friends, but when we started dating he had to move to another city, so we were in a long distance relationship for like 2 years. And almost after a year of us being in a long distance relationship, people started having opinions, which is why I was like, I love sharing my journey of becoming umakoti or my journey of loving someone with you guys, but like I don't like how people feel entitled to having opinions in our relationships around. So something similar happened, right? People started having opinions, and we say, oh, telling Mr. X, how can you like trust a girl who's so far from you? Uti, she's being loyal to you, like we are all in varsity, dude, and you don't know what she's doing when you are not around. And I got the same comments from a lot of people. Uti, you can't trust a guy. You cannot trust a guy who's so far from you. There's no ways. So this one time we were talking over a phone call, having our late night phone call of just checking up on each other, and ukjola over the phone. Yes, so we were over the phone talking, and I brought up, he's the one who brought up a conversation with Aibo. I've been getting comments from different people. If I tell them I'm dating someone and we say PMP and I am in Durban, Sibonana maybe once a month or like once after 2 months because of school, and they were like, oh, how can you trust Intombazane that's so far from you? And then Nama told him, actually Nama have been getting our comments and I was like, so what was your response, or what is your response to Yonkelendole? What are you planning on doing? And you know what he said? He said, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. I let them be. I'm not gonna defend or like justify my reason of trusting someone who I am in a long distance relationship with. But what I will do is I will trust you, and I'm gonna pray for us. I'm gonna pray that God protects us from any temptations. So after he said that, I don't know what I was expecting him to say, but I was just expecting an answer from Mumfana, guys. Like, I was just expecting an answer from Mumfana. I was not expecting him to be like, no, I'm gonna pray against any temptations, or would say I must affect. I was like, okay. The one thing I've always wanted was to meet someone who has the same beliefs as I do, like as I have, right? And it's not everyone also when my beliefs of when you guys are young, because when we met we were teenagers. So I did not expect him to say he was gonna pray that God protects us, protected what we are trying to build. Like, guys, I was blown away. I was just like, I took a moment to actually digest what he was saying, and I was like, actually, I think the person or what I thought I would find in like 5 years singing Dhala is right in front of me. And guys, after that, you will not believe me, ne? After that, I sent messages to all my friends who were in other provinces, because one of my friends was in Rhodes. And guys, I sent her an invitation, like a bridal proposal. Is that how you call it? I think so. Asking her to be my bridesmaid, because I was like, dude, I think I just found my husband. And then she was like, we are cool. And I, bruh, there's this guy. Remember the guy I told you about? Yeah, she knew about Mr. X, but she just thought we were just dating. We are kids, guys. I said, listen, I think I found my husband. I sent my invites, guys. I think I sent to 3 of my friends. My best friend, I sent one to Kumbu, if I'm not mistaken. Then I sent it to Amand. Guys, at the time, I did not know what I was talking about. I did not know he was the one or what. I just had hope that one day this guy will marry me. Yeah, guys, but anyways, to just sum up everything, I did not know he was the one. I still don't know if he's the one, but I have hope that Mr. X is the person that God wants me to marry right now. Personally, he ticks off all my boxes, like all my boxes. He's not perfect. There are things that I'm just like, ew, headache, but the important things, the values, the love, the respect, tick, 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 the kindness, tick, the way he interacts with other people, the way he solves problems, the way he allows God to lead him, whether in or in, like the situation is good or bad. I really thought, yeah, I can build with this person. We can grow together. We can grow together in knowing God as well. Also, guys, the way he interacts with kids. I have a kind father. I have a kind father, and I have a father who is not afraid and pray for his kids. So, the way Mr. X treats his nephews and the way he treats the babies of my siblings, the way he speaks about them, actually this person will make a really good father, and then I was the same way you understand? So he just takes off the boxes, and now, because it's very important, guys, to uphold the standards, like have standards. When it's standard, don't just fall for everything and anyone. Love yourself, respect yourself, and pray. The enemy is out here to get easy right. The moment they call into yaba all rosy, trust and believe. I take from the enemy. So you need to be strong. Like, your prayer life needs to be strong. You need to have a personal encounter with God. My own experience of how I said yes will not be the same as yours. I have my own experience. Yeah. But anyways, that was just one example of how I knew that one day we would get married. Okay guys, so let's move on to the third question. How are the preps going for umshado? The other one is how are the preps for the second phase zomshado going, since you said it's multiple events commonly KZN, and how are you coping? Okay, so guys, I lost my grandmother in May, end of May, and her funeral was in the beginning of June this year, and that was not easy. It made me look at life at a different way, because as you know, as most of you know, my sister is also getting married. I am getting married. When I say my sister, I mean my sister. Same mother, same father, same household, 2 weddings. Planning a wedding, one wedding, is not child's play. Like, it's so stressful. It requires so much mental and emotional strength, and it requires so much money. So imagine my parents, imagine my parents having to focus on my preparations, having to focus on my sister's preparations, and then out of nowhere, boom, now they have to plan a funeral. That was a lot. It was a lot for me. It was a lot for me. So you can just imagine the amount of stress my mom and my dad had to go through. So Mr. X and I and his family, we took a decision to actually put a hold, like a pause on our wedding, anything relating to our wedding besides the background planning. We're still planning, we're still saving up everything, because our wedding is in less than a year. But we decided to pause everything that had to do with our functions this year, 2024. I will no longer be a 2024 bride, unfortunately, but I'm not sad. It's giving me enough time to plan everything, because I was trying to plan a whole wedding in less than a year. The lobola negotiations were in April, and I wanted to, I'm not gonna say when I wanted to get married, but it was this year. I wanted to do all 4 events this year, so it was a lot. And us deciding to just pause everything and resume next year is giving me enough time to plan exactly how I want to execute everything. So yeah, you won't be seeing any wedding related content this year, unfortunately. But what is that? 2025 we resume, and honey, but yeah, you will see wedding content, maybe not, because like I said, my sister's also getting married, so just stay tuned. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So Iti, what was your best childhood memory? Oh my god, I have so many. Best childhood memory, I don't know which one to share. Oh my god. Okay, so let me share one. One of my favorite childhood memories that I will also want to recreate with my own kids is how my mom, my sister, and myself used to remove all the furniture in the lounge, guys. Remove all the furniture. Literally, my mom used to make us listen to Maskandi songs, and guys, we would recreate the dance moves, like the whole choreography of the music videos. About Tobazan Langa, about Mkumeni, who else did we listen to? Umgqumeni ubani the way khala baba umgqumeni wayephikisana nobani nomtshengiseni. Yes, umgqumeni nomtshengiseni. And my sister, we were very young at the time. Oh, well, not really that young, we were young though. I think I was in high school, my sister was still in primary, at the time. Guys, we would recreate the whole choreography. You see how now kids, they recreate, they create them on TikTok dance challenges. we used to do that, but for Umaskan, so see you sinner. And that, guys, made us so confident, because in our family they have imcimbi all the time. They have imcimbi all the time. And what we used to do in our lounge, we felt so confident when we were in front of people, because we're gonna trust and believe. My sister and I, estigini, my sister. See your sinner, and see your sinner, because why? My mom was training. Oh, mom was training. No, I shame was training. Oh, girl, was training. Now, guys, I listen to Maskandi till this day. I listen to Maskandi. Ngiyasina, I never kaya. No one in Pelanga didn't born. Ngiyasina, I never kaya. And why? Because I'm trying to must tell you, like a cat. So said coffee table, everything, but. We used to have so much fun. Also, we used to do that with our brother. Guys, my siblings and I are very close. So my brother was going through a phase of cramping and a phase, contemporary dance. And he used to come back home, remove the coffee table. Like coffee table went through a lot. We used to remove the coffee table, city estigini. He taught us how to break dance and like cramp. When I think about it now, but like we had so much fun. He used to go out with his friends and learn how to dance, and then he would come back home and teach us how to dance. So yeah, I think we really enjoyed dancing as a family in different ways. Like with my mom, guys, and I love her for that, because she taught us the value of loving a culture. You understand? And then my brother, on the other hand, total opposite of my mom. He used to teach us how to do Ntandooz. We used to learn how to cramp, how to do at some phase of his life, we was obsessed in contemporary dancing. So he taught us that, how to do contemporary. I don't know how to do it now, because like Iposhan is no longer giving. Even at the time, I'm better developers, it was just so much fun. And with my dad, the best memory with my dad. I have so many memories, like childhood memories, like favorite childhood memories with my dad. But I think the best one is how, before we go to sleep, guys, before we go to sleep, my dad used to go to our bedroom, right? He used to go to our bedroom and open our beds. I vule every triangle, like open just enough for you to ungene, and then I figure anything basisa and kiss you good night. Best memory ever. Like, yeah, best memory ever. Sana, like, there's so much I would share about my dad, and how he just made my childhood so great. How he used to take us out to the movies, because he didn't want us to only be exposed to going to the cinemas, because as my boyfriends, nan. He wanted us to have little experience of going out with him before like and he didn't want us to get into relationships just because we wanted to experience a certain type of life. He wanted to make sure that he provide whatever he could. Ukuze noma ubona ngafika ethi nangizokuse movie ngithi siyothina movie, like ngingakwazi ukuze le movie mina nomndeni wami nababa wami, and then this one time he took us to a theater show. Like my first ever theater show was with my dad. It was so magical, like guys, it was so magical. And thinking about it now, he did so much to make sure that we had the best childhood ever. Like, it's in the small things that he did that made me who I am, and made me know exactly what I want in a relationship. Because if my dad could romanticize my life like that, and when you can't, dude, you are not the one. I'm joking, but like, yeah, when I think about how my dad just made my childhood, wow, the confidence I have, like guys, I was dark growing up, I was dark skinned, guys, and my mom is a yellow bone. I'm gonna try and find a picture here. You can see that my mom looks like my sister, like color wise, skin color wise. They look like my sister, and I am dark, and that used to affect. Guys, I'm so sorry my card got full, and I'm glad it did, because there's an anyways. I was just explaining Uti, my dad really helped me growing up, even my mom, but my dad Kakul, he made sure, like, he just paid attention, and he saw that I was suffering, I was going through a lot, because people used to say all kinds of nasty comments of how I did not look like my mom. My dad is also dark skinned, but at the time I was just darker than everyone, you know. And the guys, the same way they say, oh wow, you've gained so much weight, like, oh my god, what's your cool pala? It's the same way they say, well, now, why don't you look like your mom? Like, why don't you look like your sister? Why are you so dark? Guys, as a child, you don't need to hear all those things, because that will mess up your confidence so much. But what they didn't know was, they will say that when I'm outside, when I go back home, my father is gonna refill the confidence in me. Like, he used to tell me, oh, you look so good, you look so good, your skin makes you stand out, your skin makes you look like Indonia man. Guys, like, my dad used to speak words of affirmation, words of confidence, and just pour life into me, and I will forever be grateful for that. Till this day, if I do my makeup or I do my hair and I look at dad, he'll be like, oh, you look nice, Sisi. Oh, Jay, if I'm he knows I'm looking for a compliment, and he's gonna give it to me, you know. Yeah, I have so many favorite childhood memories of everyone at home, like with my mom, with my sister. We did everything together, literally everything together. With my brother, we also did almost everything together. With Palayena, he was a boy, number one, so there are places we didn't go to together, and but he tried his best to make sure that our childhood was the best. Guys, even when he started university first year, even before that, after matric, he had a job, he got a job, he took a gap year and he got a job, and with his salary, guys, he would buy me things. Yo, guys, Mina, all the men in my life, they used to spoil me, and they still spoil me till this day, but growing up, they used to spoil me so much. He would buy me, like, my first red lipstick, my brother got it for me. He would buy me clothes, he would buy me food. I used to go to his workplace, guys, and eat lunch. Like, when I think about it, I was so spoiled, and I'm wrong for it, because when you lunch, I'm after school and then go back home. But yeah, I'm no longer that person now. I am very considerate, okay, very mindful, very thoughtful, mind. But back then, when I think about it, I was not very thoughtful, I was not mindful at all, but they let me get away with everything because they just wanted me to be happy. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is him. So the next question is, what is a core family value you will adopt into your own family? Okay, so the one thing I'm going to teach my kids, and the one thing I'm going to adopt into my own family with Mr. X, is to allow everyone to have a voice. Like, I grew up with a mom and a dad and siblings, my brother and my sister, then myself, and we all had a voice. If something wrong happened, we all would sit down, have a meeting. If my mom was the one who was wrong, we would say that, okay, we did this, or my sister got into trouble, but it's because mom said this, mom said that, and that was wrong. And my mom would apologize, and my dad would say, oh, okay, yeah, that was not right, but even so, it doesn't give you the right to, you know, be naughty or be disrespectful or whatever. And we would also apologize. And that made me realize, guys, just because you're a parent doesn't mean you are never wrong. We are wrong now, and there's nothing wrong with saying, oh Sissy, I'm sorry, I did not mean to hurt your feelings, or I did not mean to say it like that. I was trying to say 1, 2 and 3, and like make me feel like, oh okay, I'm shiny for thinking that I did nothing wrong, or I'm shiny for thinking, okay, the only reason why I acted this way is because mom said this or dad did this, you understand? So yeah, that's the one thing I'm gonna adopt into my own family, so I allow my kids to have a voice, to also like take responsibility if I'm wrong as a parent and say, okay, I was not supposed to do that, you know. At first when we were young, we didn't have that. Like they used to hit us all the time. Like if you did something wrong, you know, that's when dad comes back from work, mom is gonna snitch. She's gonna tell dad that, oh okay, I did this, London, I did this, and we'll get a beating. But as we grew older, I think when we started high school, when we started high school and we became teenagers, they allowed us to have a voice. We started expressing ourselves, and they were not like, oh no, you cannot talk back to me. We're not being disrespectful. No, we just like, my dad allowed us, like created an environment where we would sit down and talk, like have a talk. Okay guys, I don't like this, I don't appreciate it, it needs to stop. And then he would give you a chance to explain why you did that, you know, and then everyone would say, okay dude, you were wrong, don't do that. Or like I would actually jump in to like try and fight for my sister, or like defend her, like defend my sister. Be like, but guys, the only reason why she did this is because of 1, 2 and 3. Yes, she was wrong, but just try and put yourself in her shoes, type of thing. I think that's one thing I really appreciate about my parents. Even now, we spoke about our relationships even way before we got lobola or engaged. Like they knew about our relationships, they knew what was going on. We would sit down and have a talk. Okay, so what's going on? Asking our partners, okay, what's going on in their lives, what's your plan as a couple, you know. Yeah, even my best friend always says, oh, you have such cool parents. Oh my sister, if only you knew. It took us guys to get to that point, but I'm glad they were willing to get to that point, and I'm glad they allowed us to have a voice. So that's what I'm gonna adopt into my own family. Okay, then the next one, any doubts about decisions you've made in life? I don't wanna lie guys, I don't wanna lie. I mean, I do have I'm doubts now. No, I don't have doubts. I'm regrets. I used to have regrets before, but now I understand, Ubuti, your life experiences are what make you as a person. Like they build you to become a certain person, or like they build up your character. Yeah, they build up your character. I don't have doubts right now. One thing about me guys, I believe in God. I believe and I trust. If hope with something is gonna work, I do not doubt anything. I don't doubt anything. I'm like, okay, right now I'm focusing on my content creation, and I have no doubts. It's gonna work because I trust God, and I put in the work. Right now I'm just working as hard as I can. I think you guys can see I'm working as hard as I can. I am praying about everything, even the videos I put out. I'm praying with, oh my God, Lord, I pray Uguti they receive it the way I intended for them to receive it. Like sometimes I want to put a certain message across, and I am not the best person when it comes to articulating myself. So I just pray with, I hope they don't misunderstand what I was trying to say, and I hope Uguti if no one's gonna get offended, but people are gonna learn from whatever I was trying to say or whatever I was trying to do, and it's a fear about my rights. So I pray, put in the work, and then enjoy the journey. Right now I'm just enjoying life. I'm just enjoying life and working as hard as I can. Yeah, so currently I have no doubts whatsoever. Please share more about your relationship with God, like any route you have for reading the word, praying, and etc. Okay, so I was talking to my sister about this the other day. The one thing that has helped me build a strong relationship with God is to first understand that a revelation, kamngani is not my own revelation. Like, a revelation of my pastor will not be my revelation. Yes, they are there to guide me, they are there to teach me, and that's very important. But it's very important to have your own personal relationship with God and to have your own revelations in life. Like, there are things, guys, that I do that other people don't approve, and there are things that other people do, but I don't think they are right. So where I'm going with this is, the first thing I did was to understand that my own revelations are not yours and yours are not mine. It's important for me to have my own relationship, personal relationship, and personal encounter with God. And our convictions are not yours. So if you feel like, oh my God, you're not supposed to wear something so tight, or you're not supposed to wear something so short, that's your own conviction. Don't push it on me. I haven't been convicted to stop wearing short things, so do not push it on me. Or if I see someone wearing long dresses, namadu, that's their own revelation and own conviction. Wait for yours. Pray, read the word, seek God, guys. Seek God, seek the answers you need, and then act after. Don't just do something just because another Christian is doing it. I don't know if you get me. So that's the first thing I had to understand in my own personal journey. So let me answer the question now. I think I'm just rambling. Okay, share more about your relationship with God. That was the first phase. Secondly, any routes you have for reading the word. Okay, so in every relationship, there are things that you excel in and there are things that you struggle with. I am not the best when it comes to reading the word. I do read the word, but sometimes I just I'm not as good as I would like to be when it comes to interpreting the word. I'm still struggling with that. But what has helped me over the years is having someone to read the book with. You know how people have book clubs for just frictions and life-changing books? I do that with the Bible. I think it's much better if we're reading the book of Proverbs, it's about 3. Like, I have 3 people who I'm reading the book with, and then after every chapter or after 2 chapters, we talk about it. You will share your revelation, I will share my revelation, she will share her revelation, and you will be like, oh, actually, I did not, look at it like that. I thought it was talking about 1, 2, and 3, because for each book in the Bible, guys, there's a reason why it was written. There was something that was going on when it was written. It was written to a certain crowd of people. It was addressing a certain thing. And it's very important to think about that, then think about the present, and then try to apply it to your own life. You see? So what I would say is, if you're still struggling with the Bible, try and have someone who's going to help you. Like, try and have a club of reading a certain book, or like someone who's going to be accountable, someone who's going to help you dissect the verses or whatever. And also having like a study Bible. I feel like those study Bibles that they have on seculars, they explain the integrity of incwadi, or the story behind it, what was trying to be addressed and all of that. So guys, I'm so sorry, I got distracted and I had to answer the door and attend to the person who was at the door. Then I came back and tried to fix my hair because I'm struggling to talk and do my hair at the same time. I thought it was gonna be easy since it's nothing much. I just had to do my edges and then like try and finger comb my hair. But yeah, what I was trying to say was, oh my god, I don't even know if my hair is proper right now, but yeah, I'm gonna sort it out when I'm done. What I was trying to say though is, as a Christian, I think it's really important to find a community of people that will keep you accountable, in a sense that you will pray, you will read the word, and you will meet with other fellow believers and you will partake in the communion. Those are my 4 pillars, and I think I'm at a place in my life where I understand things that I did not understand before. I thought in order for me to feel that I have a strong relationship with God, I need to serve, I need to do everything at church, and I did that, and that's very important. But it got me to a point where I forgot about my own relationship with God. I focused on making sure everything was running smoothly at church and everything. And right now I'm at a point where I don't serve at my current church. I just go to church and I miss serving. I want to serve, but I don't think I'm ready to serve again. I am still trying to build like my relationship again with God. Not like again, like I'm trying to put effort. I'm trying to make sure that I seek Him in all the ways possible, like in every way possible. And in everything, I'm enjoying the journey. I am at a point where I'm enjoying. It doesn't feel like I'm being forced. Yes, we argue a lot. We argue a lot, especially with the Holy Spirit, because sometimes be like, girl, no. And I'll be like, but I want to do this, and it's like, no. Or sometimes I don't want to do something. I remember, I have a good example. A friend of mine invited me to join an online prayer on a Tuesday at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Guys, no one can say no to prayer. Like, no one is supposed to say no to prayer, okay? Because you don't know why a person would invite you to prayer. Maybe there is a reason why your name was planted in their hearts to be part of a list of people they will invite to a service, prayer, or any gathering, about like Christian gathering. So it's really scary to say no to such things, and I would not recommend you say no to such things. So on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, I make sure I don't wake up anytime before 7 a.m. because I know that mostly my Mondays are really draining. Oh, my Tuesdays are long. So I just want to give myself time to sleep on a Tuesday. But I have a commitment on a Tuesday that I'm supposed to be doing, and I don't do it. I choose not to do it. So my friend invited me for a 4 a.m. prayer, and the commitment is at 5 a.m. So if I wake up for a 4 a.m. prayer, automatically I will be up for the commitment, so I will have to do it. In my mind, I'm just like, why are you doing this? Because you know I don't want to wake up at 5 every Tuesday. So now if you bring someone to invite me to a 4 a.m. prayer, then automatically I need to be awake to do the commitment. And I'm like, oh, I even sent her a V, and I'm like, friend, Gigzibe on purpose. Like, I took some time to respond to the message she sent me on WhatsApp. I'm like, I do not want to wake up early on a Tuesday, but I also don't want to say no to this prayer. And she was like, girl, don't give in to the flesh, because that's the flesh talking. That's the flesh that wants you to sleep. Vuk Ntandooz message my commitments. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I argue with the Holy Spirit a lot, and he always makes sure who win and not me. But yeah, anyways, okay guys, so next question, 80. Any advice for someone who is starting a YouTube channel? You are doing very well, my sister. Keep it up. Cannot wait to see the next video. Okay, so I know everyone keeps saying this, but guys, just start, be yourself, and enjoy. Don't overthink. I think for the past few years I've been overthinking about, oh my god, do you guys enjoy me alone? Because at first I was with my sister, and now I feel like I'm struggling alone. But this year I've decided to just enjoy and show you guys my own personality and just be myself. So right now I'm just creating, putting in the work, praying for the work that I do, and enjoying the ride. That's all I'm gonna say. Just start and be yourself. Okay guys, so this is the last question. Have you fully transitioned into the new city, Ntandooz? So it's been a year since I moved to Joburg, guys. It's been a year of me being in a new city. It's been a year of me trying to adjust to the change, and I don't wanna lie, I'm at a point in my life where I'm really enjoying the change. For the first time, I feel like I am living in a new city. I now live in Joburg. I'm a Joburg girl, and I'm trying my best to put myself out there, and I am just enjoying the journey, and I'm trusting God that it's gonna be a fruitful journey, fruitful experience, and I'm gonna enjoy living in the city, and I'm gonna see all the fruits, and I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna get a lot of opportunities, because we all know that Joburg is the city of opportunities. So I'm just putting myself out there to get all these opportunities and just build a name for myself. So I am still transitioning, but I am putting more effort now compared to last year of just being outside and meeting new people and just, you know, putting myself out there. So yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. But yeah, guys, I am so sorry. Like I said, I am not that great at articulating myself, so angazi if what I said made sense or didn't make sense. This was our first Q&A this year. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday with a new vlog. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited, guys. Yeah, anyways, enjoy the rest of your Sunday and take care.